Wow. I'm a little freaked out about what Miss Carol went over with us yesterday about backing up our work and taking responsibility for our technology, so that we don't miss deadlines or assignments. Is it fair for them to tell us that a crashed hard drive or lost work isn't a valid reason for getting an extension on a deadline? Or for letting us off the hook for one assignment? I can't guarantee that all my stuff is going to work all the time. You know, if things can go wrong, they will.
Relax, Johnny. You know you were made aware of all this during our orientation. It's not like it's a surprise. This is routine for an online class. You just have to stay on top of the game, and make sure you back up your work and have a backup plan for when your computer or your connection flakes out.
I know I need to back up my work, but that takes time, and sometimes I forget.
Johnny, it's worth the little bit of time it takes to back up your work. You need to get into a routine of doing it automatically, or use some online software that automatically saves your work online, like Google Docs. Remember what happened to Scott when he lost that whole research paper last year? It could have been avoided if he had a backup plan. If you invest this much time in a class, it's worth it to go to a little extra trouble to back stuff up, or use a program that does it for you.
I guess you're right. But what if my home computer crashes or I lose my connection and I can't work on an assignment or post to a discussion? We only have one computer at home.
That's why it's best not to leave things until the last minute. And remember, we have a computer lab at school that's available for us to use before and after school, and the public library has lots of computers now.
And by the way, remember what Mr. Terry said about always scanning any new software for viruses no matter where it comes from. That is one of the most important things to do to keep your computer healthy so you don't have to worry about a crash.
It's not that much different than face-to-face classes. You have to meet deadlines and make sure you don't lose your work. Just like my dog ate my homework doesn't cut it in a face-to-face class. My hard drive crashed and I lost my work doesn't cut it in online classes. They tell us that up front and expect us to be mature enough to do some troubleshooting and meet our obligations.
Okay, guys, you're right. I need to back up my work and scan for viruses and manage my time better so that if I have a computer problem at home I can make alternate plans. I'm also going to check into something like Google Docs in case I don't always remember to back up. You know what? I kind of like being able to talk all this out with you all online. This doesn't usually happen with regular classes. I'm starting to feel better about this online learning experience. Thanks, everyone.